Hi y'all, it's me. I'm here to show you challenge number 85 that's held over at www.myscraproom.ning.com. For those who don't know, it's my crafty website. We have challenges, we have swaps on the 21st of each month, 5 in total, that you can participate in, and we have specialty swaps, a chat room, all kinds of stuff, free to join. You just need to know my YouTube name in order to sign up. So come on over and join us. Anyhow, let me get on to challenge number 85. I saw this on Pinterest, which led me to a video on YouTube of Heather Hall, and I thought, oh, this is what I want to make. So I took her instruction and I tweaked it a bit just to fit what I wanted it to do, as you can do the same. I will put Heather's video link down below for you so you can check that out as well. And hi Heather, thank you. And anyway, let me show you my version of that wallet. So this is what mine looks like. I haven't embellished the outside yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it plain or put some flat embellishments. I haven't decided yet, but anyhow, you can see what it looks like. So on mine, I decided to use a magnet closure. So I hid that in between this little tongue here. I don't have a measurement for that. You can kind of just cut your own version of that. I will give you the measurements for most of all of this, but I don't have it for this piece here. So you can kind of figure it out on your own, I suppose. So when you open this up, so there is a magnet closure, which is nice. When you open it up, I know in wallets we see this often, so I thought that would be a cute place to tuck in photos and or tags if you wanted to put some journaling tags like I did here. It's up to you. I just left the area plain. So after that, when you open up the next part, you have these two areas, which I use twine to close them together. You don't have to. You can just leave them. They'll stay closed, and over time they'll flatten out. But when you pull those out, you have two sides to put photos on, 3 here and 3 on the reverse, which is really nice. And then on this one, you'll have 3 and 3, the same as the other. Really cute. And in the middle, you can either choose to mat this section and just leave a mat there for a photo, or what I did was I decided to make mine like a slot where you'd put your driver's license, sort of, kind of. And I put a tag in mine, which can later be swapped out for a picture, and I have acetate in there. So that was what I did there. And then for the part down here, I thought, oh, this looks like a wallet, like a checkbook. We don't hardly use checkbooks anymore, but for those who know what they are, I used Heather's idea for the photo turn. I thought that was really a cute idea. You use a brad and then the photo turn and then an eyelet. So it's really cute. So you'll see that on her video. So when you turn that, this is basically like you would have a checkbook. You can put photos or journaling spots on here. It's up to you. So I chose to do 3 pages, front and back, and then the final page, which I adhered to the wallet. And so as you can see, it's really compact. It's very cute. It's a nice gift to give to someone who maybe just wants to carry a little brag book in their wallet. You can put some more photos on the front there if you choose. And then on the back here, it's plain like that. So I'm going to give you some measurements so you can recreate it my way, or you can choose Heather's, either way you want to. You're going to need a piece of cardstock that's 7 by 12 inches. You're going to score it at 3, 3 1/4, 7 3/4, and 8. That's going to make a little gap there, gusset, so you have this edge here. And then this part, the smaller piece, the 3-inch part, will be the flap, which is this part here. The next measurement I'm going to give you are for the accordion pieces. You'll need to cut 2 of these, and you need them to be 4 1/4 by 12, and again you need 2. You're going to score it at 3, 6, and 9. 3 pieces of these will be out, and this one piece will get glued down like this. So technically you'll be having 2 of these meeting here, and then you're going to want to cover that over because you don't want to see these edges. So what I did there was I took a piece that measured 4 1/4 by 6 3/4. Now I cut 2 because I needed one to hide that backing right there, and then I wanted a photo frame to put acetate on, so I had to cut 2. Once I cut the second one, I took a piece that measured 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. I laid that on top, found my center, traced it out, and then I cut that section out with an X-Acto knife. I glued acetate to the back, and then I just glued down the 3 sides. So that's how I did that part. The next part I want to show you is the waterfall thing here, this kind of thing. I don't think you can see mine very well, but I have a green border there. It's really tiny. I took a piece that was 2 7/8 by 6 3/4 to put down first. I wanted this to be really sturdy. That's why I put multiple layers, even if you can hardly see them. I took another piece that was 2 3/4 by 6 3/4, and that piece was then adhered to this piece, leaving that green showing just a little bit around the edges. And then I made 4 of these, which measured 2 3/4 square. So 3 of them I made with notches. You can use your hole punch to do that. And then 1 I did solid. And the solid one is up here, which you can see there's no notch in it. And that one's completely glued down. And then these 3 are staggered and glued on the edges to create those pockets like this. So you just glue, starting up here, glue that one first, then glue the next one, and then glue the last one. So that's how I did that part. Lastly is the checkbook, and Heather shows you how to do this binding and all on her video, so you can check that out. But my measurements were 3 1/4 by 6 3/4. You can cut as many as you want, pages that you want. Just remember it can't be too bulky because you won't be able to close it. And then the hinge for this is 1 inch by 6 3/4 and scored at a 1/2 inch. So you technically would then glue this piece down halfway on that hinge, just like that. And then the next piece would be glued down here, and so on and so forth. And you can see that on her video. So those are my measurements. I thank you again, Heather, for the idea. It's so cute, and I probably would make more of these because they're fun and pretty easy. But I want to caution you all when you're making this to please think before you glue, because in this instant, I had to put down this to figure out where I wanted it, so that when I put this paper on, it would hide the back side because you don't want to see that. And because I have a magnet in this part right here on the little latch, I needed it to correspond, so the magnet is in there, but it's back here, so you don't see that. And so you want to make sure to do all of those things before you glue down your paper, as you do with this twine. If you choose to do that, you want to make sure you glue it down behind so that you're not seeing the knotted edges, unless you want that look. It's up to you. So pre-think before you glue, and you should do fine. So have fun, and until next time, do what makes you happy. Bye for now. Oh, sorry.